3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Daz here. How's it going? Just want to make this short video about Forex groups, especially on Facebook, and what I think about them, what I know about them, and what you should know about them. But first I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Daz, or my nickname is Daz, or Dazbo, hence the name of the channel. I'm also known as Darren Prothero. I'm from Wales, as you can tell by my lovely accent, and I represent you, and I represent the truth. And the truth is, Forex groups on Forex groups are undoubtedly a scam. I'm going to toss what anyone says, whether you think you know more than me, or whether you're running them, or whether you're making money from them. They are still, if they're not regulated, they're still a scam. So this video is all about exposing those scams, and I can't wait to do it. So yes, first off, I have to congratulate Wales in winning today, beating the Italians in rugby. So yeah, I'm chuffed about that. So that's why I'm on a high. Excuse me, I need a cup of tea. It's a British thing. So yes, who am I? First, let me introduce myself properly. I'm Darren, as already said. I'm an online marketer. I'm also an online investor. I'm an online journalist, if you like. I'm an online everything, really. But I'm also a realist. I'm a pragmatist, and I don't bullshit for nobody, and I don't take bullshit, and I speak the truth. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I expose scams, and I do my utmost to protect you guys, because I've been in your shoes. In fact, I am in your shoes. Recently I come across Forex 50, like you did once upon a time, and I was told and promised, yes, everything will be safe, it's all hunky-dory, you get your money back, all this bullshit. And like you guys, I fell for the same shit again, and lo and behold, I put $100 in, got my profit, but left it at that, because I'm heavily involved in revenue sharing websites. So yeah, I kind of like went back to it then, and then I started kind of do a little bit of investigation work on the owner of Forex 50, not Forex 10, Forex 50, but we come across Forex 10 in a minute. They're all fucking same, they're all scammy bastards. And yeah, I kind of like done a bit of research on them, done a bit of I wouldn't say due diligence, but done after diligence on them, and I didn't need to be honest, because it was just all the clues were there. I kind of like knew what to expect when I just looked at his photo. This what's his name? Mark Conroy Stephen. Excuse me. Yeah. So I looked at his photo and I thought, yeah, you don't look like a Mark, for one. Two, you don't look Irish. I know these are kind of like assumptions, but it looked fake and screamed fake. So I wanted to pull my money out pronto. So I thought, no, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, like all you guys did. And they vanished like a virgin on prom night. Vanished. So I kind of knew what to expect. I kind of half knew what to expect. I was kind of like trying to wing it, like you guys, hoping that it is genuine, and the guy says who he says he is, but obviously he's not. Is he responsible? No. You are. I am. We're responsible for our own actions, not them. Is the main guy who recruited the likes of myself and you guys, this John Ruffati, or whatever his name is, Ruffati, he's half to blame, I'd say. He's another bastard, because I tell him to his face, you're another bastard for promoting and recruiting and getting others to pay your bills, and then look what happened to us. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, technically he's to blame, but he's not fully to blame. He should hold his hands up for that instead of saying, I didn't, it's not my fault, I didn't do it. No, mate, we know you didn't do it, but you helped promote and recruit, so technically you are partly to blame. Let's put it that way. And if I ever saw you to your face, I'd say, mate, you're a prick, thank you very much. End of. But be that as it may, still comes back to us. It's our fault. We've been rumbled, I guess, before, or some of us have, and we just should have just expected it, guys. I mean, come on, an unregulated company, or so-called company, claiming all types of, claiming all these bullshit promises and stuff. You kind of got to expect these things to happen. So, moving on to now that. Well, moving on to, I suppose, regulations. How to get your money back. Now, the only way to get your money back from stuff like this, guys, seriously, is either to chase, if you've paid by bank or whatever, or by credit card, try and chase up that way. If not, you're screwed. But learn from your mistakes, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I'm a firm believer in that. And also, if you paid any other way, try and get it back by going down that route. That's the only way you can do it. Otherwise, you just got to just count your losses and try and do something better online. Do more research into the company, or even meet the owners. But even in this day and age, that's still not good enough. Because when you do your due diligence, you meet these people, like I have a couple of times, and they make all these promises. Yeah, we won't rip you off. We're amazing. We are. Look, all this. Check out all the facts and all this. No, mate, you still they still ain't robbing us. So, I mean, just be careful, guys. Be cautious over everything you do online, because if they skint and they're a scammer and they're not who they claim to be, because they use all these fake profiles and fake groups, and they're probably based in Philippines, not in Ireland or whatever, I guarantee you that they'd sell their own mother. It's that blatant to me. They'd sell their own mother to make a buck or two. So on that basis, guys, just be cautious, be careful, and on to the next thing. So on to the next thing. My feelings towards them. They're just out and out bastards, just full on bastards. Yet again, what can be said about them apart from scamming bastards? That's all they are. And karma will get them back in the end, guys. I promise you, karma will always get wrong uns back like that. So don't worry about that. If you're going through hardship now and they've ruined your life, I guarantee you, I promise you, hand on heart, they will get they come up and they will get served justice by karma in due course. So don't worry about shit like that, because they won't get away with it. Now, in terms of what I feel towards them, if they stood on the top of a cliff, I'd push them off with ease. I'd love to. Boom, bye bye. White Cliffs of Dover, anywhere high up, because they're not worth even breathing to me. But that's another thing. And exposing the other lot. This is my favourite part of this video. Exposing the rest. Also exposing the rest of scumbags. Guys, you know what I'm going to say. Or some of you do anyway. I once bitten, twice shy, I say. And if it's not regulated and it's not governed, hear me out now, guys. Listen to me now. Let me turn this light on a little bit. After doing more research now into other stuff regarding Facebook groups and stuff, I found some other stuff regarding FX10 and EEC, they are 120% gonna end up ripping people off. I don't care what anyone says. I mark my words, they'll end up ripping people off, and they will be sorry if they don't heed my warning. So if you got your money in there, guys, get it out, cause they're based more or less in either Pakistan or India. I'm not too sure, but I know it's in Asia somewhere. And whoever runs it, I think his name's Tam something. I know for a fact that he's been caught up in other things in the past. I get his name, Tamariq Kamu, something like that his name is. But if you don't listen to me, if you don't believe me, guys, mark my words, you will get ripped off. So if you got your money in there, guys, I get out as soon as possible, because the same thing will happen. The only time to invest in these type of, things, systems, or whatever, is when it's regulated and your money's secure. Your money's not secure, guys. They can just easily up and leave, just like they did with FX50. So if you think you're that wise and clever, pull your money out. As simple as. I am going to money in there. I don't want money in there. My money's in my safe, and it's staying in my safe, and it's staying in the rev shares that I'm in. Because I've done my work, I've done my research on it, and they build it up nice and slowly. Now, in terms of other ones, they're the main two. And there's another one, FX500, you want to stay away from. Anything to do with Forex, unregulated groups on Facebook, they're all scams. Fact. I don't care who's running them, but if they're not regulated, they're prone to being riskier, and they're being prone to basically scams. End of. They can scam you at any minute. So my advice, guys, get your money out and get running, because you're gonna end up broke. Great. I hope I fucking recorded that. I hope I have. Yeah, I think I have. Microphone thing lead pop at the back. Excuse my French. So yeah, on to the next thing. If it's binary, if it's Forex, if it's unregulated, if it's too good to be true, with these false promises of this much interest and that much interest, stay the fuck away from it, guys. Greed, I know, is a sucker, and it will get you, and it'll kind of draw you in like a moth to a light. Fight it, man. You know what I mean? Fight the fucking the urge to do it, because they will bleed you dry. I don't care what anyone says. FX10, FX5, FX4, FX whatever. FX, fuck FX. Fuck them all, because they're all undoubtedly scamming fuckers. Listen, guys, I know obviously you don't like hearing people swear and shit like that, but I don't give a fuck, to be honest. I'm just in this to tell you, stay the fuck away, because my mate got ripped off by these recently, and I seen the kind of the heartache and the pain that he went through, and it's fucking soul destroying. It ruins you for a small period of time until you get back on your feet, but it just makes you kind of wary and skeptical over everything you do online. Well, it shouldn't be like that, but in this day and age, guys, you've got no choice. So yes, why shouldn't you go anywhere with these guys, these EEC and FX10 or whatever the fuck they're called? Because A, they're based overseas for a start. B, they're not regulated, obviously. And if anything's not regulated, then obviously you could ask why they're not regulated. And C, undoubtedly, guys, look what's happening around you, man. If other ones are doing it, then chances are this next one's going to do it. And D, obviously, the owners of all these have been caught up in other similar type scams. So it's up to you guys. I mean, are you going to be responsible for telling your missus or your wife that you've lost the money, or your girlfriend, or I can't buy you that ring or whatever.